What is up, bros? Now, as promised, we're doing the top 10 spawn peaks of 2020. I separated these two videos because honestly, spawn peaks are my favorite, so they would have taken up over half of the top 10 tricks of 2020 video. And second of all, I gotta feed two baby bras now, so two videos that slap is way better than one. If you want to check out the top tricks of 2020 video, then I'll leave it linked down below. Kicking this list off at number 10 is the YOLO runout that we did on Clubhouse. That is one of the most unexpected spawn kill runouts that we did all year. This spawn kill does still work, but for me it gets on the list based off of nostalgia, since you will get detected faster now with the new runout timer, but this spawn peak still slaps and holds a special place in my heart.
Man, I'm dead.
Up next is the windowsill parkour run that Trans taught me, and then Dan and I instantly landed it outside with a vault cam combo. It's a lot harder to land on the windows now, but around the time that theme park first came out, we were literally terrorizing attackers with this trick because it not only spawn peaked, but it also countered anybody rappelling up the entire side of this building. The fact that you could watch this entire side of the map almost made it better than a spawn peak spot, but the fact that you can spawn peak with it just combos for it to be absolutely insane.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Are you valid?
Yeah.
Tango located.
One on each side. One on each side.
Yep.
All right, west is there. West is there. Nice.
Thank you.
All right, so I don't know how many of you follow me on social media, but if you do, you probably saw that my entire first floor of the house got flooded, but the Brah fam always bounces back, so we are on the road to recovery. But while I couldn't game on my PC, I was able to try out the sponsor of this video, State of Survival. State of Survival is the zombie-themed survival strategy mobile game. It's available on both Apple and the Google App Stores, and it is 100% free to play. There was a company researching a deadly weapon that went bad and ended up slapping the world, and as a survivor of the disaster, you are setting out to rebuild your home, fight the enemy, and save humankind. You have a real sense of growth in this game by being able to grow and design your settlement, recruit heroes, train troops to complete missions, and all of this across multiple game modes available for all kinds of play. You can fight against zombies on the Explorer Trail, which is their innovative gameplay design that lets you explore unknown areas and fight waves of zombies. You can team up with other players and join alliances before setting out to defeat zombies. And on top of all of that, there's also a limited Christmas time event from December 20th to the 25th that rewards you the survival kit with extra bonuses and a holiday skin. If State of Survival sounds interesting to you, all new players can use my creator code CoconutSOS to redeem a starter pack, which includes the rare hero Rusty and 2,000 biocaps. This number is limited though, so it's first come first serve. Anyone that downloads using my link below will also be automatically entered in the giveaway, where State of Survival and myself are picking 30 lucky people to win a $50 USD Amazon e-gift card. Thanks again to State of Survival for sponsoring this section of my video. Now let's get back into the next insane spawn peak. Up next is a spawn peak that does still work, and the main reason it makes my list is because of the irony in it. Ubisoft had placed this vertical roofing that's leaning against these barrels to block someone from standing in the big tower door and watching the main gate. And well, we just used it for cover as we're spawn peeking, opened up the door and the wall in the garage, and then spawn killed anybody across the entire map for an even better spawn peek. Oh yeah, and I don't know how many of you guys remember this, but there used to be tiny gaps in the entranceway leading to this tower door, kind of in the walkway above the stairs, and those are also patched, so anybody that's running on your left, you are going to be able to clearly hear them. And now there's actually not many ways to counter this besides drone it out, know that you're there, and pre-fire you. Up next is the big brain bullet hole that is still working to this day. I learned this one from a Godly video, and I literally can't tell you how many times this has worked in ranked since then. It leads right to the head level of where attackers think that they're smart by slowing down and checking the door, but little do they know that we're literally 86 steps ahead of them, and they're lining up perfectly for a bullet hole spawn peek one tap. This clip literally makes me look like a hacker, but I've even landed this shot by just timing it and not even using a bullet hole.
Oh my god.
Hacker man.
Now, before the Oregon rework happened, we had a brief moment with one of the best spawn peaks to ever exist on Oregon. This one hasn't worked since the rework update, but while it was alive, we put a lot of attackers in their graves with it. I remember going into this room after the Oregon rework happened just to check to see if you could still do it, And that's when I discovered that Ubisoft broke our hearts again. At our halfway point, we have yo boy Roy's 1200 IQ outside Valcam run out spawn peak on coastline, and he explains it perfectly, so I'm gonna let him take over from here.
Like, if you want to come over here, it's such a small spec, you literally think it's like a light on the wall. That's why nobody shoots the camera. Like, from over here, when they're...
Yeah, why is that? It looks like a bullet hole, huh?
Yeah, it looks like maybe a sconce or something. That's like part of it.
That's so interesting.
Yep. Then you rappel up and freebie.
You have entered an enemy controlled area. Leave now. Spotted by hostiles. Bomb.
Oh, dude, you're nuts.
Man, why did you have a drone?
There's 3 drones there.
Okay, I legit looked like I was trying there and got slammed.
All right, so technically I did learn this one at the end of 2019, but it's close enough and insane enough to still make it on the list at the number 4 spot. The reason this spot is ranked so high is because it still works to this day, and out of literally the dozens and dozens of times that I've gone for it, I've never been countered and died going for this once. I've been doing this spawn peak for over a year now, and a statistic like that doesn't really exist in Siege for many other spawn peaks. Kicking off our top 3, we have the best runout that has ever existed on Chalet. Bruno had told me about this crazy rock runout, and once I tested it on the TTS, I realized it had to be saved for the Brah fam to use once the Shadow Legacy update was officially live. This runout was crazy because if attackers ran this path, there was absolutely no cover on their sides, and with the Chalet rework, they had actually moved the only spawn that was behind you, so it wasn't counterable that way either. It is now patched, but it'll probably always be my favorite Chalet runout. Probably no surprise from a lot of you, but number 2 is the insane spawn peak that Bikini Body taught me in the special spawn peak video that we did. There's really not much to say, it does still work, and I think our conversation just speaks for itself. Bro.
You found something.
I'm still reacting to yours. It's insane. You can set up the spawn peak that you just found in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, 1 impact.
There's no chance in hell you die from it either. Like, why not go for it? That's my whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're super safe.
Yeah, I can hold this angle like incredibly easy.
Yeah, you're literally shooting the black gate. That's
and it's so easy to see. Like, the contrast of the black makes it so easy, dude. Like,
oh, there you are. Oh my god. That's insane. When you're running past there, you're gonna be scared of like hookah run out, sunrise run out. Like, you're not gonna be looking all the way over there. That 1 pixel in the far back.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm thinking. So I'm like, say I do drone you out and I know you're there, and I go and I turn the corner pre-firing. The odds that one of my bullets lands between those pixels, even on a pre-fire, I would say are awful. Like, even if I know you're there and I go to spray you, there's no way. Like, that's me pre-firing. Yeah.
It is an insane peak.
All right, so before we get into our number 1 spot, I just want to do a quick roll through some of these honorable mentions. 2020 was the year of spawn peaks. We went absolutely ham, and so all of these just deserve a quick mention. At our number 1 spot is Nico's insane exactly 2-second spawn peak on Clubhouse, which just happens to be the exact amount of time to make it legal in Pro League, but being real, that's just a formality. We'd still do it even if it was 1 second. This spawn peak has every single ingredient that I look for in spawn peaks. They're unexpected, requires some YOLO, doesn't get counted often, makes people rage, and gives members of the Brah fam free kills to get all the girls that they want. Even though the spawn peak is now blocked off, it'll probably forever be one of my favorite spawn peaks on Clubhouse. And if you really want to, you could still do the variation where you just go prone in the doorway and watch people running up the stairs. Anyways, Brah fam, I hope you enjoyed this list of top spawn peaks of 2020. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. It is free and you can always change your mind. If I don't see you before Christmas, I hope you all stay safe and have a great holiday. I love you all. Peace.